Like, why does it have to work like this? Like, I get a freaking all-star cast in my live. Okay, Uber guy was in my live, and I've never talked to him before, and I've always wanted to meet him. He was in my live. And Axe was in there. Maurice Delk was in there. Okay, like, I'm so flattered. Okay. So I'll wait for you guys to get back in. I don't know if I can finish this drink. I don't drink tequila like this, like, but it's good. Wait like 5 more minutes. I'll get back to what I was saying, but thank you guys if you guys would consider supporting me the best way. I mean, I ask for Patreon help, but that's not really important to me. The best way to help me is like, share, comment, and then get on my other platforms. Get on my TikTok, get on my Twitter, and get on my Instagram. And if you don't want to do the big tech platforms, I have Gab, I have Rumble, I have Getter. So there's no reason for you not to be able to find me, okay? I am not trying to lose this channel and then not be able to ever speak to you guys again. Like, that's not gonna work for me. You have to stay in touch. So the Twitter is Rage Red Pill. The Instagram is RedPill TV1. The TikTok is at Jenny Redpill. The Getter, the Rumble, and the Gab are all Red Pill Rage. And it's the same thing on Telegram. So if you want to talk to me on Telegram, I'm on there too. Okay? There's no excuse. I literally have 18 platforms that I'm on. I'm most active on 3 of them. But obviously they're the big tech 3. And I would be more active on the smaller tech company ones. I would like to be more active on Getter and Gab and Rumble, but y'all ain't over there, so you know, it's I'm not gonna divide my time like that. You know, it's too much. It's too much for somebody to do in one day, is to take care of all these platforms. I'm on News Clapper, but nobody's over there. I'm on Parler, but nobody's over there. I'm on Twitch, but that's for like gamers, you know, so I don't really have have a following there, you know. So anyway. Okay. A $5 margarita. It's really good. It's really good. Anyway, what's I talking about? I think the point that I was trying to make before I got cut off in my last live was that Trump didn't have the right people around him, you know, and even Corey Lewandowski, who was his campaign manager, when he was in Florida at AmpFest, he admitted it. He said, we didn't have the right people in place, you know, which was shocking to me. What press conference in Florida, in Miami? What? Enrique's having a press conference? What? Man. I'm not going to say what I really think. I like the guy. I really like the guy. They sentenced him to 5 months for what? For the DC charge or for child support? Y'all didn't think I knew. I know. I'd be watching Milo. I like Milo too. I can't, man, see, that's the thing. Like, why can't I like everybody? Why can't I be friends with everybody? You know? Flag and clips. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to jail next. It's been a wild ride, and I thank you guys for letting me be myself. I've experienced more freedom than most people will ever know, and I will die to maintain it. I will die for my freedom. I've had a horrible, horrible life. Tragic in many ways. But I have also been blessed with a wonderful, happy life. And I am so fulfilled. I'm so fulfilled. I'm so satisfied with my mistakes, but I was a good person. I never did anything to try to hurt anybody. Except for yesterday when I, didn't turn those flans on, didn't turn the oven on. But they deserved it. I needed to get a little bit of revenge. They gonna learn today. They gonna learn today. They learned I'm sure they learned this morning. Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about as far as the flan is concerned, go back into my video that I did earlier today. I did a live stream. I talked about communication techniques and therapy and neuro-linguistic programming and the things in my life that I struggle with, because I want to show you guys, like, I have some serious issues. Like, I just don't get along with people. I just don't like nobody. I just don't. That's all there is to it. I like who I like, and I don't like nobody else. And that causes a lot of problems for me. And I'm okay with that. Hey, Maurice. Welcome back, dear. I was just saying how we had an all-star cast in my chat, and I felt so special. That was so cool. Still working on this margarita, so we're gonna live stream until this margarita is done. But I feel it, I feel like I'm having, like, this is, like, drinking this is like having an IPA. Excuse me. Like, when you drink an IPA, like, your whole face starts to itch and your eyes start to burn. That's how I feel right now. So, having an allergic reaction to the margarita, but, well, you know I am the craft beer queen. I am the craft beer queen. So yeah, like, I just wanted to, like, jump back in with what I was saying. Like, oh, IPAs are amazing. I never went too far with the IPAs. Like, I wasn't into doubles and triples. But when they started coming out with, like, the hazies, it was more like an unfiltered beer. And I really like unfiltered beer. So that was really good. Like, so anytime I can get, like, a decent hazy or a decent juicy, I'm good for it. I love a good New England IPA. Those have great flavor. But, like, I won't drink a triple or a double. Like, no. Like, that's too much. Okay. Thick Booty says, I like people, but often they are hypocrites. I try not to hold people up to high standard, knowing that people are only human, but I think they could do better. I agree. And I don't ask for a lot. I ask for a little. What's up, A Better Tomorrow? How are you? Joe says, I'll come and help you finish that. I'm not far away. Here, I don't even want it anymore. I'm done. You got drunk and cussed out Joe many times. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you remember how it was in high school, right? So there's all these factions, there's all these personality types, there's all these groups, there's all these cliques, right? But when the rival team came to your school, it was like everybody was united against the enemy. You know what I mean? That's all I want from the Patriots. That's all I want from the MAGA movement, okay? We're always going to have these neocons. We're always going to have these rhinos. We're always going to have the ones that are pro-gay and the ones that are anti-gay. We're going to have Bryson Gray, you know, running his Bryson Gray. You ever notice how he talks? He's like, you know, you've got Bryson Gray doing what Bryson Gray do. Yes, we have some grifters. Yes, we have some fakes. But just wouldn't it fucking be nice? Wouldn't it be fucking nice if we could all just fucking get together and stop and just fucking stop fighting and remember what the Red Kingdom was and how we felt all last year and how we felt all last summer and how we felt all the way up until the election and how strong we were and how united we were and how back then Beverly Beatty wasn't fighting with people and Tree of Logic wasn't fighting with nobody and Kim Classic wasn't fighting with nobody and Tyson James wasn't fighting with nobody. Can we just please get back to fucking, can we just act like we're in high school and we all go to the same school? I don't know what high school was like for you, but high school for me was fun and it was pure and everybody was united. Even if we were divided, we were united. You know what I mean? Like, to tell you how united I was in high school and how close I feel that our class was with one another. If I saw any one of my classmates from high school today and a bus was about to hit them, I would give my life for them. I don't know if they would give their life for me, but I'd like to think maybe we would. Because back then in high school, it felt like shit was special. Shit was fucking special. Friendships were special. You know, rivalries were special, you know? Like, I'm into that. Like, and if we can just get the Patriots to be basic as fuck and just, like, get it together, we could win this war. But I don't see that happening. And I'm trying as hard as I can not to be black pill about shit. But it's one thing for me not to trust Democrats. It's another thing for me not to trust Republicans. And I can tell you in my personal life, I've met some psycho-ass conservatives. I've lived with some psycho-ass conservatives, and I've spent the night with some psycho-ass conservatives, okay? There are some people... There we are, okay. I've dealt with some psycho-ass people, and they're all Republican. All of them alcoholics, like nuts, fucking nuts, out of control. If they weren't conservative, I would not be friends with them, period. Ever. You heard me, Laura, you fucking cunt? You too, Tony, you're a piece of shit. Dump truck ass bitch. You heard me. But at the end of the day, I would lay down my life for any one of them. Maybe not Laura, but the rest of them I would, yeah. I would stand alongside Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum if I had to. I would stand alongside Philip Anderson, who hates me, if I had to. If it came down to the day where we need to fucking pew pew pew, I would. If I had to stand alongside any of the angry Vikings, past or present, you know, the good ones or the bad ones, I would. Because again, I'm an adult and I am mature, and even in high school, I was mature, and we don't all need to be friends. We don't all need to like each other. We don't. But we can work together. And this is where having good managerial skills could become very vital to the survival of this country. Because if we're going to fight back, oh, it's 11:11, 11:11. I got 11 people and 11 likes. That's cool. Oh, sorry. Margarita burp was deep. I have no problem. Like, there are Proud Boys I like. There are Proud Boys I don't like. I would stand behind any one of them. I would feed any one of them. I would wrap bandages around any one of them. You know, I would give water to any one of them because we're on the same team, and that's just what the fuck you do. And I know it's very easy to be hypercritical and to split hairs, but that is not what's going to save our country. That is not what's going to get us out of this fucking Republican mess. Speaking of Republicans, my boo just got married, so I'm kind of have another drink. Cheers to Matt Gaetz. You could have had me. You could have had me. I would be a great wife for Matt Gaetz. I would be an amazing wife for Matt Gaetz, but he wants that little white girl, so that's fine. He can go have her. Ginger. But I would give my life for Ginger, you know. If she's on our team and she's taking care of a man who's... All right. Excuse me. Thank you, Joe. But I don't even know what you look like. You didn't ever send me no emails. You're not on my Patreon. Like, you know. If you want to holla, you got to get my attention. You got to get my attention. Leave some comments on my TikTok, you know. Leave some comments on my Instagram. That'll get my attention. Holla at me, you know. Get on the Patreon. You know, that'll get my attention. It's easy. Just leave comments. I'm a cheap date. $5 margaritas. All right, but again, I guess the point I was trying to make, you know, managerial skills, you know, like, okay, we got people in this fight. They do coke all night. I'm gonna be very, very blunt. Okay, we got certain people who like to do coke. They Republicans. They like to stay up at night. They don't like to go to bed. All right. Do we want these type of people running for public office? No. But can we use them in the tech department? Yes. Next scenario. I'm gonna give you guys some avatars. Okay, this is I'm teaching you guys like business here. Okay, business. When you are thinking about your ideal customer or your ideal candidate for a job, you have to come up with what's an avatar, and you have to. And an avatar means it's your target customer, or it's also called your target user. Target customer, target user. Remember those two things, okay? I'm teaching y'all business here. Target customer, target user, okay? You come up with avatars and you try to think about, because this helps you with the marketing, you try to think about, okay, what drives them to want to use our product? What drives them to like our product? What drives them to want to work here, okay? What's their personality traits? Okay. The interview went well. Thank you, Smeghead. I think it went well, but he's still got some other candidates to review. So hopefully he'll be impressed with my beer knowledge. and hopefully he'll give me a chance. But I can also understand I can also understand if I am in competition with someone who's more qualified. But he also says that he hires for character, which is how I hire. So maybe there's a chance there. But I'm really glad I went to the interview, and I'm glad I went to go like meet with this person, because we had a good conversation. We really did. So I hope I get the job. Anyway, target customer, target user, avatar. Okay, so you have to think, what is this person's personality like? What is their income level? What is their appearance? What is their health like? What is their lifestyle like? What type of people would want this product or service, right? So that's how you go from there. And then it's like, okay, let's say I have vitamins. I sell vitamins, okay? So my target user is going to be somebody who either is sick and has health problems and is looking for a natural remedy, or someone who is very healthy, they take care of themselves, but they're looking for a more competitive brand to get a better quality or a cheaper product out of, right? Okay. That's how you identify a target user. And then from there, you say, okay, I'm going to market my efforts toward, fat, sick people. And I'm going to market my efforts to athletes, bodybuilders, nutritionists, doulas, natural health practitioners, chiropractors, right? So the reason you have to pick an avatar is because from there you can then decide what your marketing strategy is going to be and where you need to direct your efforts. So that's why this is important. Okay. All right. So let's look at strengths and weaknesses, right? Okay, so you have somebody, we have Maga patriots who like to get high, all right? So, okay, you get high, that's fine. You like to stay up at night? Okay, that's fine. Not everybody wakes up early in the morning. I do. Most people don't. Most people don't like to wake up early in the morning. Cool, fine. We put them in the tech department. We make sure that they are constantly marketing for us. We make sure that they are constantly on their phones. We give them they fucking blow, and we can pay them in 8 balls, and we make sure that they are always tweeting and always on TikTok and always spreading the message. Cool. We put you over there in that section, okay? Then you got certain patriots that are very wholesome, right? You got people, they got, 2.5 kids, 2-car garage, white picket fence, married, completely conservative gender roles, like very, very traditional, right? So that's what we do. We get them to go to the PTA. We get them to go to the churches. We get them to go to the mommy and me groups, right? We get them to go to the pool. We get them to go to the jamboree for the kids, right? We play up that we use them to play up the family values that we have in the conservative movement. Yeah, Joe, that's it. Okay, right? Okay. Then you got people like me, right? I got a very dirty past. I've made a lot of mistakes, Clearly, I'm in therapy for some very serious reasons, some very serious trauma, grief, PTSD. I'm a little wild and crazy, right? I'm a little out there. But guess what? People like that. It's good for ratings. It's good for marketing. It's good for social media. We're the type that, even though our lives are in shambles, we can hit those one-liners and get to the point. We got the gift of the gab, right? We can be effective with our wild personalities, right? So what you do is you put us on the marketing department, right? Then you got other people who are a little bit higher up in the food chain, right? We got people that are business owners, successful business owners, entrepreneurs, farmers, restaurant owners, right? We get them to affect the business world, right? So we send them to the freaking, we send them to the Forbes, you know, I don't know what Forbes does. Like, we have them types that read Forbes magazine. We have to find a special place for them, right? We have to find a place for them where they can bring on their associates and bring on their competitors to our side, because they understand money and they understand business and they understand the daily needs that they understand transportation, right? They understand the cost of goods. They understand how these laws that change on a local level can actually affect a lot of people and purchasing power. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking about, like, let's just look at lumber. How many things does lumber affect? It affects the ability for, it affects construction workers, but it also affects how many apartment buildings get built. So it affects homelessness, right? The price of lumber affects landscaping and gardening and nurseries, right? Because a lot of people will build gardens based on what they can use to build a garden with. So if it used to cost you $100 to build a flower bed and now it costs you $300, that's going to affect how many flowers you buy. Am I right? You see what I'm saying? Okay, so we get the business people to talk to the business people, right? And then what we do is we have people like Uber Guy and we have people like Young Pharaoh who will be able to be representatives for morality and for the conservative message to people that would never listen to Matt Gaetz or never even listen to Trump or never even listen to, Marjorie Taylor Greene, you know? All right. So what I'm trying to say here is that everybody has a role to play and every role is important. I'm almost done here. Okay? Everybody has a role to play. Every role is important. We cannot keep fighting. We cannot keep shitting on each other. We cannot keep starting rumors. And I feel bad. I fucking feel bad because, you know, I got some red pill TMZ. I got some tea to spill. But I do that in jest. I do that because I like watching TMZ. And I wish that there was a replacement for that for conservatives. So I'm trying to be that replacement. But it's not healthy and I probably shouldn't do it. And I don't care. But I don't care. But yeah, we can't have the Candace Owens of the world, of the movement, just going and fucking shit up. Okay? We can't have the Brendan Tatums just running their mouth and fucking shit up. And I'm not gonna lie, Mike Lindell needs to shut the fuck up. Mike Lindell, just shut the fuck up, please. Don't say anything else. Don't make any more promises. Okay? The Q people need to, and I'm not saying Mike Lindell is necessarily like a Q person. I'm just saying that whole vibe that they have and all the lies that they tell and all the predictions that never came true is a distraction from people like you and me going to PTA meetings and going to school board meetings and going to city council meetings. We all need to be united, okay? We all need to be on the same page. And that's the only thing that I'm here to do. The reason I died and came back to life is because I'm here to lead the resistance. Okay? I am here to lead the resistance. God told me to do it. There were a lot of people who started the movement, but a lot of people who started, they're not doing anything. There's no production anymore. So what do we do next? Okay? You want to be in the mod squad? The rage squad? Rage army? I'm here to build the rage army. I saw a meme a couple weeks ago. It says, I am no longer trying to awaken the sheep. I am here to awaken the wolves. I spent the last year trying to awaken the sheep. Now I'm here to awaken the wolves. I want to talk to people who are ready to go to city council meetings and ready to tear the motherfucker up. Thank you, baby. I am your Joan of Arc because I was born for freedom. I'm okay to use that song, by the way. Like the Alex Jordan band, the band Jordan, Alex Jordan. He said I could use that song, so that's my theme song. We were born for freedom, dreaming. Oh, I should have got the tacos. We're born for freedom, and I'm ready. That's right, Patriot brothers, I'm ready. Like, what you want to do? What you want to do? I've had a wonderful life. I've had a horrible life and a wonderful life. I am so proud of who I am. I am so proud of everything I've survived. I am so happy to have had the freedom to be a biracial, bisexual, woman who had a baby at 20 years old, out of wedlock, no college education, and I still went and did every fucking thing that I wanted. Now, there are some, am I lonely? Yeah. Do I have a husband? Yeah. No. Do I have a family? No. Do I have a legacy? No. But I've jumped off of waterfalls. I've ridden on the back of a truck in the pouring rain up the mountains of Guatemala. I wanted to live in Vegas. I lived in Vegas. I'm a great gambler, by the way. Craps 21. Deuces Wild. Video poker, yeah. I've had so much adventure in my life. I've had so much fun in my life. I've done things that I've done things that people wish they could do. I've done things that people dream of doing. I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm so happy to be alive, but trust me, these fucking commies, these fucking piece of shit commies that want to come here and destroy everything that I grew up with, what everyone in my family served for, what my grandfather was a POW in New Guinea for. Nah. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I will not give this country up to these fucking communists. It's not going to happen. Not the media, not Joe Biden, not Kamala, not Trudeau, not Boris Johnson. Fuck all these people. Fuck them. Come play with me. Come play with me. I'm a chef. Don't play with me. You can get more than cussed out. So we all have a place in this fight, and it is not within our say, power, or judgment to tell anyone else who cannot be in this fight. Now, am I sick of the fucking grifters? Yeah. Am I sick of the fucking tricksters? Yeah. I am sick of them, but I don't know what God has told them. I only know what God has told me. All right, I need to go home. I need to go home now. That margarita got me. It was really good. We need to be one. We need to be united. I need to write my book, and then I'm going to send a copy to everybody who's fighting right now. I'm going to tell them to stop fighting. Bryson Gray, I love you, bro. Just shut up. Just stop talking right now, please. Bryson Gray, please fucking stop talking. Candace Owens, you're a bitch. I don't like you, but I respect you. But please stop talking right now. Mike Lindell, You seem like a really, really sweet guy, like really nice guy. But please just shut the fuck up right now. Brandon Straka, I love you, but you're fucking up. You're fucking up. I know you're fucking up. I know you don't know how I know you're fucking up, but I know you're fucking up. So please stop fucking up, Brandon. Okay? Please stop fucking up, Brandon. Okay? Stop fucking up. Stop asking for money. Go back to styling hair and just keep doing the YouTube videos, okay? Just everybody just fucking do what you're good at and stop trying to be all things to all people. I am here to wrangle everyone up. I'm going to delegate the appropriate contribution that they need to make to conservatives, to the Republican Party, and I will fucking manage this shit because I'm the only one here who apparently knows how to manage anything. Even Donald Trump can't even manage Omarosa. Okay, let's be honest here. If we're gonna be really fucking honest, let's be honest. Donald Trump couldn't manage Omarosa. He couldn't manage Michael Cohen. He couldn't manage Stormy Daniels, whether he fucked her or not. Okay, you need to know how to put the right people in the right places so nobody fucking comes out of pocket and we get shit done. Honestly, okay, please, please, please. I don't know. Let's just say that every day. Oh, the margarita got me. I'm gonna get heartburn. Oh, I'm getting old. It was good though. Should I have another one? No. Everybody stay in your lane. Figure out what you're good at and do that. Okay? And not everything is going to be as glamorous as being a YouTuber or an influencer or having a show on the Daily Wire or The Blaze or InfoWars. Like, that is not the lot that everyone has been cast, okay? I know everyone wants to be a fucking social media star, and there's a little bit of me that does too, okay? I'll admit that. But I don't need this because I'm a real fucking person and I'm a powerful person in my personal life. So I don't need to come on YouTube for attention, if that makes sense. Okay? I don't need YouTube for attention because I'm the life of the party anyway. I'm the fucking party girl anyway. I do what I do anyway. I had a whole ass life before YouTube. I had a whole ass life before YouTube. I wasn't sitting around for something to go viral. I didn't intend for anything to go viral. That wasn't my intention. Okay? So now I'm here and this is what we're doing. And it is my duty to figure out what the tactical strategy is going to be psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, socially, legally. I am here to figure out what the fucking tactical strategy is to bring back our country. That is my job. My job is to manage and delegate and come up with the plan. Okay? I might not make a lot of videos right now, and I will make more, but trust me, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening very carefully, and I'm watching what everybody's doing. And when God reveals the strategy to me, we're going ham. We're going all out. We're going to do what needs to be done, whatever that may be, when the time is right. But right now is a time for me to rest and heal and focus on my therapy and to overcome the small personal blocks that I have. And if you know Greek, if you study Plato, that's called pathologos. Right now, I need to overcome my own pathologos, my own fear, my own trauma, and so that I can be stronger to do the work that I need to do. So that's what that is, you know. I gotta get help with this fucking WordPress site. I need help. If I get help with WordPress, I could be on fucking Roku TV tomorrow, okay? It's very small obstacles that are preventing me from doing what I need to do. Very small ones. And all I need is the right person to just come help me with that little thing. And then we're good, okay? So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So I need to ask for the check, and it's time for me to go home. Because now I feel the margarita in my eyeballs. I feel it in my eyeballs. Like my eyes are burning right now. It's time for me to go. Anyway, guys, I have had 3 live streams today, and you guys have been super loyal and helping me and like supporting and sharing. Please make sure that you are jumping on the Patreon, because my birthday's coming up and it's time to break me off for my birthday. So the Patreon is in the show notes description. I have all my links, all 18, 20 of my fucking platforms are all on there. Okay, just look for the one that says Patreon. Okay, I think it's at American 5% or at 5%er. I can't remember. So get on the Patreon, okay? What's up, Smeghead? I gotta go. Bye. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone, more or less. Let me fly far away from here. Fun, fun, fun. In the sun, sun, sun. I need a drink of water. All right. I'm not going to do any more live streams today. I just wanted to give you guys an update. We talked about all kinds of shit. So this has been really fun. Really fun to be back on. So make sure you guys are following me at RedPill Rage, at Rage RedPill on Twitter, at Jenny RedPill on TikTok, at RedPill Rage on Rumble, Getter, and Gab, and then I am RedPill TV 1. Oh, hey Joe, I actually want to go to a city council meeting and fucking tear it up. So, could you please write me an email? It is redpill_rage@protonmail.com. Joe, please write me an email at redpill_rage@protonmail.com. I actually do want to start going to city council meetings here in Austin, and I would love to have some backup, because this is a very liberal city, and I know that it's not San Francisco, Oakland, LA liberal, but it's liberal enough to where if I got a pistol whip a motherfucker, I want somebody there to make sure they either give it on camera or to make sure that if another motherfucker tries to jump in, that I'm covered. So yes, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that, Joe. You're so sweet. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Appreciate you, Joe. Joe has been super supportive. Thank you, guys. Thank all of you. Latin Patriot, Joe, Olga, Hickama, whoever you are now. San Antonio. I'm just going to call you San Antonio. I'll call you San Antonio. Debbie, I haven't seen your ass in a long time. Patriot. He is my brother from another mother in England. Oh my God. Ugly girls wearing hot clothes. It's confusing. It's confusing. She looks good though. All right, Joe, get at me, get at me, get at me, get at me. Thank you, Olga Hickama, whatever, San Antonio. She's been with me since the very beginning, you know. So thank you so much. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you. Patriot Brothers, could you please write me an email, redpill_rage@protonmail.com. I don't necessarily need so much help with the design. I need help with the back end because there is an offshore server that I'm using who uses a software called Softiculous, and it is not, I have not been able to make it compatible with WordPress. If you know WordPress, if you know how to make a hosting site compatible with WordPress, I need you. If you cannot do that, thank you for the offer, but I've been trying to get this channel up for like 4 months, and I feel like an asshole that I can't get it up, okay? No pun intended. I just want to just get the software right, and I can build everything else from there. So that is what I need help with. Please write me an email. I do answer all of my emails. I try to. If one slips through the cracks, I apologize. But 9 out of 10 times, I do answer my emails. I'm not trying to get it up right now. I'm trying to get it down. Trying to get out of here. All right, so you guys have a wonderful evening. I think I'm done for the day. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day just absolutely relaxing. I have a stage with the other company, the company that I liked. I didn't even tell you guys about my second phone call. So I just told the crazy guy to like keep my number if he ever needs like a backup chef or an on-call chef, but I ain't trying to get involved. Then like 15 minutes later, I had another phone interview with this other guy, and the menu looks pretty good. He said that his staff is very consistent, so that's extremely important to me. He says that his staff, they could use a little training, but they're mostly very professional. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to work with these fucking babies anymore. I want to work with people who know what it's like to be in a kitchen and who don't sit there and bitch. He said that you know, they're doing, you know, about 400 or 500 covers a day, so that's a lot of business, that's a lot of money. The pay is right. I think they actually do have benefits. The first place didn't even have benefits. I asked this dumb fuck what the benefits were. You know what he told me? We provide uniforms. Bitch, you dumb motherfucker. I can wash my own goddamn uniform. I'm trying to get that medical. I'm trying to get that vision. I'm trying to get that dental. Oh, we provide uniforms. I asked you about benefits. I didn't ask you about laundry, you dumb fuck. Anyway, the second interview, the guy, like, he sounded like much more normal. And he also sounded like he was a real chef. Like, I was asking him very specific questions and he was answering them very specifically. And I respect that. I don't respect vague, ambiguous people. Like, I respect people who can tell me what I ask you. Like, tell me the answer to what I ask you. Okay, I'll read all of your emails, and yeah, this has been some great lives today. I'm really glad that everybody was on and available, and everybody kept checking back in. That means a lot to me. And have a wonderful the rest of your day. Bye.